Hello, I hope you've got your picture of your robot in front of you, and we'll have a think about what he looks like, what he might be made of, and what shapes and things he's got on him. So I've got, like you have, my beginning of my sentence starter, one of our tricky words, robot has. So have a little look at your robot and see if you can see maybe what he's made of, what shapes he's got. I think I'm going to start with his head, because his head and his face are the things that intrigue me the most. So I'm going to finish my first sentence. It says, the robot has, and I think I'm going to say, a square plastic head. I'm going to try that. So the robot has a. Now a is easy, isn't it? Little finger space. A. The robot has a square. Now square is a tricky word. Square. Square. So I'm going to do my qu. Now, what always comes with qu? Because it's scared on its own, isn't it? You're right. And square. Now, is it air, that's not fair? Or air, share and care? Share and care, well done. The robot has a square plastic, p-l-a-s-t-i-c, 7 sounds, p-l-a, let's break it into little bits to make it easier, p-l-a-s-t-i-c, oh, those sounded like hard words, but we did it, didn't we? I'm going to go back and check it again. The robot has a square plastic head. Now, head is a tricky word, because head sounds like it should be h-e-d, doesn't it? Head. Can you see I've left a little gap there? That's because there is a very, very cheeky a in there. We actually write heed, but we say head. So the robot has a square plastic head, and I think I'm going to say with big scary eyes, because they look a bit scary to me. So with, w-if. Now look, my tongue's coming out, so it's not with or with, so let's get our tongue out. With, the robot has a square plastic head with big, scary, 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 now scary eyes. Now eyes is a really tricky word, so I'm going to tell you how you write it, because you can't really sound it out. It's now that's one eye. How do I make it 2 eyes? You're right. And a little full stop. Let me check it. The robot has a square plastic head with big scary eyes. Now that's a lot to say in one sentence, isn't it? I might need to take a little breath. Let's say it again and see where we take a little breath. The robot has a square, I'm going to put a little comma there, because that's where I've got just a bit of a breath. The robot has a square plastic head with big scary eyes. Well done. Right, what else? Let me look at the robot. And now I think it's a boy, so I'm going to say he, because I think it's a boy. You might think it's a girl, but I think it's a boy, so I'm going to say he, and I'm doing a capital H. He has, has red feet, red, feet, eat. Now it's not, my tongue's not coming out. Look, my teeth are going on my lip. So it's E. Now, is it E cup of tea or E what can you see? E what can you see? For eat. He has red feet. And I'm going to say and, my sticky word and, to join it together. And a. Now I want to say gold key. Gold key. So g, old. Now old is one of our red words, isn't it? I think that's old, isn't it? Old. Now I want g, old. So g, old. We did it. Key. Key again is a really difficult word, so let me tell you that one. K-E-Y. Key. I'm going to put a full stop because I think I finished my second sentence. Let me read it back and check. This is what I can see about the robot. The robot has a square plastic head with big scary eyes. He has red feet and a gold key. Now you might like to write something about his square head or his golden key, or you might prefer to write something about his tummy because he's got all sorts of things on his tummy, hasn't he? Or his arms. So when you're doing your writing, think about the colour, the shape and the way it makes you feel. And I look forward to seeing some of your writing.